The Rocking C Homestead is back! Woo! Hey folks, welcome back to the Rocking C Homestead. My name is Lance, this is my wife Marcy, and of course we want to welcome you to our channel. And for those that have been following us, you may have been missing us there for a little bit. We've been distracted with life and other things. As you can see, I'm on crutches. And the end of last year and the beginning of this year has been a little crazy. What do you think?
It's not what we expected we'd be dealing with.
No, not at all.
Right before Thanksgiving, Lance's mom went into the hospital with COVID-19, and right before Christmas she passed away. So that was a lot.
That was kind of a kick in the gut.
It was. And we have spent some time just trying to figure out what normal looks like going on without her.
Yeah, making sure my dad's okay, because you know, they live about 2.5, 3 hours away, and
on a big lots of acres.
Yeah, a lot of acres, and so there was a lot of trips in there, you know, December, January. So a lot of things here were kind of neglected.
Yeah.
And trying to get caught up for all that. Then on top of all of that, I had been going through treatments for a hip issue, and it ended up after many x-rays and an MRI that I had some torn cartilage, and I had surgery 2 Fridays ago.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 weeks as of today, and doing well, but it's definitely slowed us down.
Yeah.
And it's time for us to kind of get back into the swing of things, and
life goes on at the homestead, and it has gone on at the homestead.
And it has.
We've had only enough time to just keep everything functioning.
Yeah.
But now we're invigorated. It's spring.
Yep.
Lance is feeling better. We're missing Lynn, but we've learned what normal looks like without her, and so we're ready to get back to all of you and back to kind of showing what we're doing out here at the Rocking C Homestead. So we're going to give you a quick overview about what we've got going on and what we've got coming up.
So on our last video, we was planting our garlic, and I'm actually leaning against the bed right here that we planted that. So you can see the garlic behind me is looking really, really good. Everything came up that we planted, so we're very, very happy about that. Haven't had to do much with it. It's one of those things, we've got enough rain. We've only watered 3 or 4 times, and nature's been taking care of the rest of it. And directly in behind it, you can see that there's some other greenage down there. And those are some onions that are coming in. So we planted onions. The first time that we tried to plant onions, I had ordered them there around December time frame, and once they came in, they kind of got pushed to the side, and we kind of forgot about them. And just with everything with my mom, just didn't get them planted. And so we tried to plant some, and I think maybe only 2 or 3 survived out of a whole big bunch of them. So we reordered them, replanted them. We didn't bring you along for that video because it started to be one of those things of just having to get things done and didn't have time to record, edit, and get things done. So we just had to get things done, but we'll take over there and look at those. The onions are coming up really well. Just about time for us to start thinning them out and start having our own green onions. So we're looking forward to that. So not only are these things going really good, today and tomorrow is kind of our big plant day for all the starts we started back in like February time frame. So we have tomatoes, we have peppers that are coming up. Some of our tomato plants needed to be planted a couple weeks ago, but due to my surgery and some other things, it just wasn't going to happen. So we've pushed that out as long as we can. So those are going in. Like I said, we have different varieties, and we'll show you those here in a little bit. And not only are we doing peppers and tomatoes, but we're doing some lettuce, some spinach, some peas, some beans, and then I think we're even doing a squash and a zucchini. We're backing way down on those this year just because we had so much issues with squash bugs and those kind of things. We're just going to take it back to 2 plants. We can't eat it all anyways when we plant a whole bunch of it, and we're just going to try to grow it in a very secure area away from all the other stuff, all the other rest of the garden, and then hope for the best. We have a lot of different varieties of the tomatoes and peppers I'm looking forward to. And yeah, so it's going to be a big day. Hopefully we'll get everything, most of the big pots that we have ready to go planted today, and then tomorrow we can seed out some stuff that needs to be seeded, and it should be good to go. So just a couple things that we did prior to my surgery to prep for getting the beds ready. So we knew that after my surgery, I wasn't gonna be able to really do a whole bunch of stuff. We didn't know exactly how much. And actually I'm doing way better than I thought I would be at this point. So very grateful for that. But one of the things we did is we had a big family day the weekend right before my surgery. And they came in, they helped us clean up some stuff around the homestead. And one of the big things they helped us was mix up a whole bunch of super soil. And if you guys haven't seen how we do our super soil or our media for the growing here, I'll put a card up here on the top. You guys can watch that video. This super soil, we have lived and died by it for the last couple years, and it is awesome. Highly recommend it. So if you haven't seen that, please go check that out. Another thing that, of course, if you haven't seen us how we build the beds, we'll put a card up there. You guys can kind of see how we kind of build those. And then, you know, some of our garden isn't just these beds I'm leaning against, but we actually use self-wicking kind of water trough tubs. And these things are fantastic. Last year's we had some peppers in there, and let me tell you, they were popping all year long. We had peppers running out of our ears. So this year we're kind of scaling back on the amount of peppers, but giving a bigger variety of different sweet peppers and even some medium to hot peppers. So we're kind of branching out a little bit, seeing how those are gonna grow, but we'll show you all those as we go along here. But again, all those family members came over, helped us get us ready to this point so we can just come out here and attack the planting and be able to get on with it and not have to worry about too much of the back-breaking stuff, because I just can't do that right now.
And of course, springtime at the homestead means baby goats. And this year, we are all through our kidding season, and our babies are about 5 to 6 weeks old. And we had a much smaller kidding season this year. And no one's more surprised than we are about that. But in the end, with Lance's surgery and everything else that's been going on, I think that has really been kind of a blessing. So our goat Maisie had twins, a girl and a boy. And then Spice, who had triplets last year, had a single this year, a big boy. And Carmel, who had twins last year, also had a single this year, another big boy. So we just have 4 baby goats this year. Last year we had 7. And like I said, since Lance is a little incapacitated, most of the animal care has fallen to me. And I'm grateful to only have to be taking care of 4 baby goats and not 7 like we did last year. And of course we had our daughter Megan here to help with the birth. We'll run some pictures of that. We were really grateful to have her help, because she is a real trooper when it comes to helping get those babies delivered. So we're grateful that she's been a great help to us, and our son Christian's also been a really great help to us, especially with Lance kind of being down. He comes out here and helps me with the heavy lifting that I can't do on my own. But the animals are all doing really well. They're healthy. We've gotten a couple of them already spoken for, and we're still trying to sell the other 2. So if you're in the market for a couple of bucks, I got them for you. Come and see us at the Rocking C Homestead Facebook page, and we'll get you hooked up. Of course, we've got all of our laying hens, and they're really in season now and laying a lot of eggs. And so we're good there. And I think that's kind of the update on the animals. And we're just excited that, you know, we can be outside with them a little bit more, and that we're past some of the really, really super cold weather. That always makes me nervous. Of course, now it's springtime in Oklahoma, so, you know, hail and tornadoes. What are you gonna do?
Well, guys, thanks for coming back. Like I said, sorry that we were kind of missing there for a while, but we're glad we're back. We're looking forward to making extra videos. We'll have a couple extra ones coming out here in the next week or so, so make sure that you stay tuned. If you haven't already subscribed, there's a little button down there, subscribe. There's a little bell icon. Click that bell so you get notified every time we make a video and we get it sent out. You guys will get that notification. And we're glad you're following us again, and we look forward to making videos and sending them to you. So, you know, from our homestead to yours, have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.